Beloved, there is something happening behind the scenes of your life, a force moving in the shadows, a danger you cannot see but that seeks to disrupt your peace, to disturb your path. But do not be afraid, for I, the Lord your God, am watching over you. I know the struggles you face, the battles you fight in silence, and I tell you now, the enemy who plots against you is already defeated. You are about to discover the truth of my protection and the power I have placed within you. This message is not by chance, it is the key to your breakthrough. What you think is happening in secret, what you cannot see unfolding behind your back, is nothing more than the prelude to your victory. So, stay with me. Listen carefully. My beloved, you are on the verge of something extraordinary. The storm is temporary, but the peace I bring is eternal. Watch until the end, for the message I have for you will ignite a fire in your heart, one that will guide you through the darkness and into the light of my victory. This is your moment. Do not let it pass you by. My beloved child, hear the words that I speak to you this day. Something dangerous is unfolding behind your back, something you have not yet seen with your eyes, but it stirs in the shadows, silently plotting. There are forces at work that you cannot yet fully comprehend, but know this, I see all, and I know all. You may not be aware, but there are whispers in the winds of your life, threads being pulled from places you cannot reach, but I see them clearly. I feel the weight of your struggles, your unseen battles. The enemy is cunning, weaving webs of deceit, sowing seeds of doubt and confusion. It seeks to cloud your vision and disorient your soul, trying to turn you from your divine path. But, child, do not be afraid. I, the Lord your God, am your protector, your shield. I am the one who stands guard over you, even when your heart is overwhelmed with worry and fear. I am your refuge, your fortress in times of storm. Do not let the darkness or the unknown cause you to falter. You may wonder, why is this happening? Why must you endure such a trial? Know that even in the silence, even in the moments where it seems as though nothing is happening, I am working. I am working in the hidden places, in the realms unseen by human eyes. Someone, somewhere, has begun to realize your worth. Someone knows now what I have always known. You are not just a vessel in this world, you are a mighty creation, divinely designed, and your purpose is far greater than you realize. This danger that threatens you, it comes because your light has grown too bright for the enemy to ignore. The very essence of who you are is shaking the foundations of the forces that wish to keep you small, keep you silent. But know this, child, that in the face of this opposition, I am near. I stand beside you, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. When they speak against you, I will silence their words. When they plot in the dark corners of the earth, I will expose their lies to the light of truth. I have chosen you, and my hand will guide you through every storm, through every challenge. You are more than a conqueror, for I am your strength. I have seen the tears that no one else has seen. I have heard the prayers that no one else has heard. Your heart is heavy, and the world feels as if it is pressing in on you from every side. But I tell you now, in the midst of this storm, I am making a way for you. The darkness you face is merely the beginning of a grand revelation. I am about to show you the beauty that comes from pain. The breakthrough that follows the breakthrough. You have not come this far only to be defeated. You have been chosen, and your journey will not end in the shadows. As the dangerous forces move in the background, they are unknowingly preparing you for something great. They are unwittingly pushing you towards your purpose. Every difficulty, every setback, every moment of despair, it is being woven into a tapestry of strength and victory. The very thing that seems to be working against you is, in fact, working for you. Trust me, child. The universe, with all its vastness, works in harmony with my will. There is no force, no power, no enemy that can stand against the divine flow of life that I have set in motion for you. Even when you cannot see the way forward, trust that I am guiding your steps. Trust that I am surrounding you with angels who fight battles on your behalf, seen and unseen. And as for those who would plot in secret, know that I will expose them. Just as I did with the Pharaoh of Egypt, I will bring their hidden plans to the surface. No lie will remain hidden. The truth will shine through, and those who sought your downfall will see you rise higher than they ever imagined. But child, do not be deceived by appearances. When the storm rages, when the night seems darkest, remember that the dawn is always near. I am the God of the breakthrough. I am the God of victory. I will not allow the enemy to have the final word over your life. I am calling you to stand firm, to be strong and courageous. Do not let fear take root in your heart. Stand tall, knowing that I am your God and your protector. As the world may try to pull you down, I will lift you up. As they try to tear you apart, I will build you into something unshakable, something greater than you could ever imagine. You are not defeated, not now, not ever. You are a conqueror. And what is coming for you, what is about to unfold, will be more glorious than anything you've ever known. I am preparing you for a victory that no one can take away. Stay in my presence, stay in faith, and watch as I make the impossible possible. And so, my child, as the storm rages behind your back, remember that you are not alone. I am here. I have always been here. And with every step you take, I am with you, guiding you to victory. Stay faithful, stay true, for the best is yet to come. Trust in my plan, for it is perfect. You are loved. You are seen. You are victorious in me. Do not fear, for I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Now, my precious child, listen closely to what I am about to say. You have been through so much, haven't you? It feels as if the weight of the world has pressed upon you at times. You have felt alone, misunderstood, as though the forces around you were determined to break your spirit. But I am here to remind you, the very thing that seems designed to destroy you is part of my divine plan to build you up, to elevate you to heights you never thought possible. You see, the enemy, those forces that seek to harm you, do not understand the power within you. They cannot fathom the depth of my love for you, nor the strength I have placed inside your heart. They see only what you've endured, and in their limited view, they believe it is your end. But I, the Almighty God, know better. I know the beginning, the middle, and the end of your story. And your story, child, is far from over. The struggle that is taking place behind your back, the danger you don't see, the shadows closing in, it's only temporary. It is a passing storm that cannot withstand the power of the wind of my spirit. What the enemy has intended for harm, I will use for your good. You may feel as though you are being attacked, torn down, or abandoned, but remember, I am the God who turns graves into gardens. The very things you thought were your ruin are the seeds of your greatest triumph. You must understand this, my beloved, victory is not always seen in the moment of battle, but in the aftermath of the storm. When you feel as though the night has lasted too long, know that the morning is coming. And it will come with a brilliance you never expected. I do not let my children endure hardships without purpose. Every single moment of pain, every tear you've shed, is part of a larger picture, a picture of healing, restoration, and victory. There are battles you cannot fight on your own, I know this. But that's why I am with you. When you feel weak, when you think you cannot go any further, I will carry you. My strength will be made perfect in your weakness. And while the enemy seeks to destroy you, I am raising you up, teaching you to stand firm, to be unshakable, to trust that no matter what you face, I will never leave you. I need you to hold fast to what I have spoken over your life. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. There are those who plot in secret, who would seek to take away your peace, your joy, your very spirit. But they do not have the final say. My word is final, and I have spoken that you will be victorious. You will rise above the lies, above the deceit, above the fear that tries to creep into your heart. My light will expose the darkness, and the truth will set you free. Child, I am calling you to stand strong in the midst of it all. When the whispers of the enemy surround you, when you feel like the weight of the world is too much to bear, remember that my hand is outstretched toward you. Take hold of it. Do not give in to fear. Do not give in to the voices that tell you to quit, to surrender, to fall back. You are built for more than this. The storm is just a moment, but the victory I have for you is eternal. Your breakthrough is coming. What is ahead of you is greater than anything you have left behind. I am preparing you for a life of abundance, of peace, of unimaginable blessings. You will look back at this moment, at this very trial, and you will see it for what it truly is, a stepping stone to the purpose I have set before you. Know that I am working on your behalf even when you cannot see it. The universe is aligning with my will to bring you the resources, the strength, the wisdom, and the support you need to overcome. You are not alone in this battle. You have my angels, you have my presence, and you have my power. And with all these, nothing, nothing, can stand against you. Do not fear the darkness, for my light is greater. The enemy cannot touch you unless I allow it. And even in those moments where you feel like you're losing, trust me, you are winning. Every tear, every hardship, every moment of feeling crushed is building something in you, something strong, something eternal. I am refining you in the fire. I am purifying your heart. I am preparing you to receive what you are about to step into. When the storm is over, and the enemy is scattered, you will stand firm. You will be a testimony to the power of my grace, the strength of my love, and the victory of my truth. You will be a light in this world, shining brighter than ever before. And those who tried to break you, who sought to tear you down, will see the strength that rises in you. They will see the glory of my presence upon you. This is not the end, child. This is the beginning. The beginning of something powerful. The beginning of your breakthrough. The beginning of a new season where you will walk in victory, in peace, and in the fullness of my love. Trust me. Keep standing. Keep believing. And watch as I turn what was meant for harm into your greatest blessing. I am with you, always. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. And no matter what happens behind your back, I have already gone ahead of you, preparing the way. Victory is yours, now and forevermore. Keep your eyes on me. Trust in my promises. And watch as I make all things new. My precious child, you may be tempted to look around at the chaos, the confusion, and the unseen forces that seem to be working against you. You might wonder, in the quiet moments when doubt creeps in, why it feels as though you're walking through a storm while others seem untouched by the winds of adversity. I understand your heart, and I see the struggle you face. But hear this, the storm you walk through is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to prepare you. You are being shaped, molded, and refined by my hands. The enemy tries to convince you that you're defeated, that this trial will break you. But it is not your breaking, it is your making. The very thing that the enemy intended to use to defeat you will be the catalyst for your strength. The wind that tries to knock you down is only pushing you to your next level. You are not losing ground, my child. You are gaining it. Do you remember the story of the seed? It is buried deep in the earth, unseen by the world, pushed and pressed under the weight of the soil. The pressure, the darkness, and the stillness seem like an end, but it is the beginning of growth. It is in that dark place, where the seed is broken open, that the roots begin to form. And in time, it emerges, not just as a small sprout, but as a tree full of life, standing tall against the storm. You are that seed. You are not buried, you are being nurtured. Do not mistake the season you're in for defeat. You may feel unseen right now, as though the world is blind to the battle you're facing. But I see you. And I am with you in the dark soil, nourishing you, strengthening you, so that when the time is right, you will rise with roots so deep that no storm will ever be able to uproot you. Your roots are growing even in the unseen places. The trials, the hardships, the battles you face today, they are building your strength for tomorrow. You are becoming something unshakable. Trust the process. Trust that I am using this moment to prepare you for something greater. I know that the uncertainty, the not knowing, feels unbearable at times. The waiting for the breakthrough, for the victory, for the light at the end of the tunnel, can feel like it's consuming you. But I want you to hear this clearly, my child, you are closer to your breakthrough than you think. Every moment of waiting, every feeling of being stuck, is not wasted. I am positioning you. I am aligning the pieces of your life in ways that you cannot see, and soon, when the time is right, all of it will come together. The light you seek is already in you. Even now, though the world may be clouded and the path unclear, the light of my presence is leading you. You are not walking in darkness, you are walking toward the light. It may not feel that way, but trust me. There is no moment where I am not beside you. There is no season in your life where I have abandoned you. And there is no storm, no attack, no battle that can stand against my will for your life. You may ask, how long, Lord? How long must I endure? Know this, I am not bound by time as you are. I see the beginning from the end. Every second of your life is in my hands, and in my hands, nothing is wasted. There are moments when you feel the weight of the world, when you feel as though the burden is too heavy to carry, but those moments are also where I am most present. I am near to the broken-hearted. I am close to the weary. And I will strengthen you. Even now, I am sending forth my angels to fight on your behalf. They are surrounding you, invisible yet powerful, pressing back the darkness that tries to overtake you. Though you may not see them, know that they are there, warring in the heavens, tearing down strongholds, breaking chains that have held you captive. You are never alone in your battle. You are surrounded by a heavenly army. When the enemy seeks to isolate you, remember that I am sending reinforcements. Trust in my timing, my child. Trust that every moment of pain, every season of waiting, is working together for your good. The process may not always make sense to you now, but when the harvest comes, you will see how every tear, every hardship, has played a part in your victory. You will look back and understand that this season, this journey, was necessary to bring you into the fullness of my plan for your life. And when that breakthrough comes, and it will come, there will be no denying that it was I who made a way for you. People will see the miracle, they will see the glory, and they will know that it was not by your might, but by my Spirit that you overcame. You will shine, not because of your own strength, but because my glory will radiate through you. The very storm that tried to destroy you will be the backdrop for the glory that will be revealed in you. Remember, child, victory is not just about overcoming the battle. It is about walking through the storm with unwavering faith, knowing that I am with you. Victory is the peace that comes when you trust in me completely, knowing that my plans for you are good, and my promises are sure. So, hold fast. Stand firm. The victory is already yours. The breakthrough is already in motion. And when you come through this trial, you will be stronger than you ever imagined. You will not just survive this storm, you will rise from it with power, with authority, and with a testimony that will shake the earth. Keep trusting, child. Keep believing. Your victory is near.